Hey everyone. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking.
I wasn't even asking you.
Well, now you are.
No, it's still not.
Well, I'm answering it anyways. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Why You Should Give To.
Hey everyone, my name is TerryJosiah Sharpe, and this is my beautiful and lovely wife, Kristen Sharpe.
I think giving for a lot of people starts with, well, let me check my budget and see how much I can give. When in reality, you should just give and see what happens. And when Pastor Greg said, give and see what happens in that particular Sunday, I was like, what does he mean by that? What do you mean, let's see how it works? And I put my faith to test, and it worked. It wasn't ever about, let's see what the math was. It was, let's see when we're gonna give and how much we're gonna give.
It's almost like, don't look at what you have left to give, because that's almost like telling God, all right, God, I'm giving you my scraps. I'm giving you my leftovers. It's like, we treat our dogs like that sometimes, you know what I mean? Like our pets and stuff. I don't want to give God my scraps or my leftovers. I want to give him my first.
I'm gonna be 100% transparent. It was scary. I was nervous about giving, and I looked at my budget. I talked to my husband about it, and we looked at our numbers and can we give, how much can we give? I remember giving on that Sunday, and I kid you not, literally within days, an opportunity came knocking at my door to pour into us financially. And I was like, this worked. And then I did it again, and it worked again. And I can tell you right now that it probably was the most financially unstable year of my entire life. That when you give with faith, amazing things happen. You just have to trust the process.
The math never worked. You can look at your bills and start breaking things down and always look like you're drowning. The math isn't going to work. The math is never going to work, but your faith will work. Lose the fear, add the faith, and the math will work even when the math doesn't.
What can I do to give more than I already did? And I felt so whole. I didn't feel not one doubt giving. And I even looked at my husband and said, what can I do to give it all to them? Because the way that DCC showed up for us is the same way that they show up for other people and other families. And we're just testament to that it's not just you give a gift and you don't know where it goes. They tell us where the money goes. They tell us how they show up in other ministries, other churches, and in the community. And even giving without judgment. I think that really is what makes DCC special.
Giving is 100% a part of our walk with God. There's no way that we can have a walk with God without giving. And the community becomes better because of it.
I had no idea how we were going to make it. I didn't have a financial cushion to make it work. But when I started giving, even at that dark hour, and I remember I went through an entire season of literally hearing God's voice saying, hey, this is just a reminder, I need you to trust me. This is uncomfortable, and it got uncomfortable. But when you put your faith in God, anything and everything can happen. We just had to put our complete trust in God, and I honestly feel that because of that, our faith grew stronger than ever before. I never grew up with a church community, a church family where you literally walk in the doors and they care about you. That was the gift that God gave me. And for me to have a tribe and a community in a new city that I didn't know very many people when we moved here, that was priceless. So for anyone thinking about giving or feel scarred about giving or feel forced to give, I can tell you right now, when you give out of love, you are going to make a difference. You are going to change someone's life that you may not ever meet.
Don't let giving or providing service to people feel like a task. Always use that as like your number one source of energy, because the more that you give, the more you receive. And never give with the intention of receiving, but just be pleasantly surprised when things start falling into your lap.
What's special about giving is that inspired this whole ripple effect. That strengthened my faith. And with that strengthening my faith, that now has inspired me to literally pour into other people and tell them about God. I felt that I wasn't good enough because I couldn't quote scriptures or do the other things that other people that go to church might do. But with the relationship that I have with God now, it feels so different. Where I found a community, and in turn, God is giving me the opportunity to say, hey, I got you. Now I want you to go out and I want you to get other people's back and know that, hey, God showed up for you. Show them that so they know that God's going to show up for them too.